Hi, my name is Paula and today I'm going to show you how to make a chocolate omelette marshmallow cake. First, you need to make your chocolate omelette cake batter. First, in a cake sifter, you need to add 1 cups of all-purpose flour. Then you add 1/2 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. Next, you add 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Next, you'll add 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now sift the dry ingredients into a medium-sized bowl. And stir the dry ingredients together until combined. Now you need to add the coffee. Then in a small bowl, you need to add 1/2 cup of hot whole milk, 1/2 teaspoon of instant coffee. Now mix the coffee and milk together. Now after you make the coffee, you can add 1/2 cup of sour cream and room temperature. Then you'll add 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. And 1 teaspoon of butter extract. Now mix the dry ingredients together until combined. Then in large bowl, you need to add 1 cup 2 sticks of unsalted butter and room temperature, and 1 cup of white granulated sugar. And beat the butter and sugar together on a medium low speed until it's light and fluffy. Now you'll crack 4 large eggs and room temperature into the butter and sugar mixture one at a time. And beat it until combined. Repeat those steps. Now you need to cut 2 ounces of unsweetened baking chocolate into small bite-sized pieces. After you chop the baking chocolate, add it into a small bowl. And place the unsweetened baking chocolate in the microwave and melt it on high for 1 minute. After you melted the chocolate, stir the chocolate until it's creamy and smooth. Now you add 1/2 cup of the cocoa all-purpose flour mixture into the cake batter one at a time. And 1/3 cup of the coffee milk mixture into the cake batter one at a time. And beat them together until combined. Repeat those steps. Add the last amount of the cocoa all-purpose flour mixture, the last amount of the coffee milk mixture, and the 2 ounces of melted unsweetened baking chocolate into the cake batter. Now beat all the ingredients together until well combined. Now, if you like to add any nuts, add 1/2 cup of sliced almonds into the chocolate cake batter and stir them into it. Now add the chocolate omelette cake batter into a greased rectangle baking pan. And spread it out as evenly as possible. Now place the chocolate omelette cake into a preheated 325-degree oven and bake it for 25 to 30 minutes. Remove the cake out of the oven after baking on 325 degrees for between 25 to 30 minutes. And let the cake cool completely for 4 hours. After you let the cake cool for 4 hours, you can make your marshmallow topping. First, in a medium-sized bowl, you need to add 3/4 cup of cold water. Then you add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Then you add 1 teaspoon of crema tartar. Next, you'll add 2 teaspoons of unflavored gelatin. Next, you will need to add 1 1/2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. Next, you need to add 1/2 teaspoon of butter extract, 1/4 teaspoon of pure almond extract, now mix the ingredients together until combined. Then in a medium-sized pot, you need to add 3/4 cup of light corn syrup. Next, you will add 3/4 cup of white granulated sugar and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now stir the corn syrup, sugar, and salt together until combined. Now pour the cornstarch mixture into the sugar mixture. And stir them together until combined. Keep stirring the mixture for 4 minutes. Now turn the heat off and let the marshmallow mixture cool for 30 minutes to an hour. Now in a stand mixer with a whisk attachment and 1 cup of the marshmallow mixture. And 1 teaspoon of unflavored gelatin. Now mix the mixture on high speed for 6 minutes until it reaches stiff peaks. I made the marshmallow topping for the chocolate almond marshmallow cake.
Vamos.
Now place the marshmallow topping into the refrigerator to chill for 10 to 12 minutes. Now pour the marshmallow topping on top of the cake. And evenly spread the sides of the cake. Now you can roast the almonds. First, you need to add 1 cup of sliced almonds onto a baking tray. Place the almonds into a preheated 375-degree oven and let this roast for 5 to 6 minutes. After 2 minutes, open the oven and shake the almonds. Now place them back in the oven and roast them for 4 more minutes. Now let the roasted almonds cool completely. Now, after you roasted the almonds, you can make your chocolate ganache. First, in a small pot, you need to add 1/2 cup of cold heavy whipping cream and let it get hot until it reaches about a temperature of 120 to 130 degrees. Now, in the meantime, you're going to add 1 teaspoon of white granulated sugar and stir it. And then you need to chop 4 ounces, the whole bar of semi-sweet baking chocolate into small bite-sized pieces. Now add the chopped semi-sweet baking chocolate into the hot cream. While I'm adding, you'll add a tiny little sprinkle of salt. Then you need to add about 2 teaspoons of the light corn syrup. And 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Now let it sit for 3 minutes. Now after you let it sit for about 2 to 3 minutes, mix all the ingredients together until combined. I made the chocolate ganache for the chocolate almond marshmallow cake. Now pour the chocolate ganache into a squeeze bottle. Now you can sprinkle the roasted sliced almonds on top of the cake. Now squeeze the chocolate ganache on top of the cake. And do the other side. Now here is the final presentation of the chocolate almond marshmallow cake. Thank you for watching and please subscribe.